Welcome to TV20 Weekly News Wrap-Up. I'm Dan Monroe. Our top story, the Mayor's Office of Sustainability has a new leader.
And that I will faithfully, honestly, and impartially discharge the duties of Chief of Sustainability in the state of Ohio during my continuance in said office. Congratulations.
In front of his family, friends, and colleagues, Jason Wood, former Chief of Public Affairs for the Department of Public Utilities, was sworn in as the new Chief of the Mayor's Office of Sustainability by Mayor Frank Jackson. In his previous role, Chief Wood has worked numerous times with the Office of Sustainability and is very familiar with its structure.
Mayor, thank you for the opportunity. Over the past several years, I've been able to work with the team at the Office of Sustainability in a variety of fashions. And as a city, over the last 10 years, through the Sustainable Cleveland 2019 effort, we have made tremendous progress as a city. We have a lot of work left to do, a lot of exciting things coming on the horizon, and I really look forward to the opportunity to be able to be a part of that. It's a great team, it's a great opportunity, and a lot of success to come on the horizon.
We here at TV20 would like to congratulate Chief Jason Wood on his new role and wish him the best. 14 Cleveland police officers were given the oath of office as they advanced in rank. Alex Picterna has a story.
Cleveland police officers filled the city council chambers, surrounded by their friends, family, and colleagues. Officials from the Cleveland Division of Police and the Cleveland City Council gave words of support and their best wishes to the officers.
And so, again, leaders lead, and we appreciate what you do, and Godspeed to each and every one of you.
You have the responsibility to manage, but also to lead them and to support them, to make sure that they have everything they need to do that job of service to our community. So congratulations. Monday morning, we'll hit the ground running. Thank you.
Promotions within a major city police department is what I consider an honor. It is a very, very, very important honor here today, getting promoted to lieutenant and to sergeant on a major city police department. I just don't know how to stress that anymore. And for me to be able to stand up here and say a few words, that's an honor for me.
Of the 14 officers, 11 advanced to the rank of sergeant, while 3 advanced to the rank of lieutenant. Mayor Frank G. Jackson administered the oath of office.
And repeat after me. I state your name. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Ohio, during my continuance in said office. Congratulations.
Thanks, Alex. The City of Cleveland kicked off 2020's Black History Month with the 46th annual raising of the PanAfrican flag ceremony. Starting outside Cleveland City Hall, a crowd gathered as the Pan-African flag was hoisted atop the building. This year marks the 100th anniversary of the flag's conception. Celebrations continued as the crowd filled the rotunda. Community activists took to the podium to speak their minds on the current state of the Black community.
Celebrating history, celebrating the good, the bad, all of what makes us who we are is very important, because that way we know who we are, which means we can stand for ourselves and represent ourselves.
The collaborative spirit means to us who work in different vineyards, if you know what I mean. Some of us work in the church, some of us work in the mosque, some of us work in the hood. Some of us have to come in buildings like this and legislate and do things that we need to do to make sure that our self-determination is in a way that will benefit all of us as a people, as citizens here in this city.
So the education of who your people are, it must happen in the household. Every single day, you must engage your babies and remind them that their history did not begin in 1419. That's right. It didn't begin in 1619. It didn't begin on the shores of America. But their history began on the place that is the birthplace of mankind, which is that continent called Africa.
A performance interlude was given by the distinguished gentleman of spoken word.
Let them only see us. While we wait. We
proud.
The event wrapped up with a few more guest speakers, preparing Cleveland for a month of Black History celebration.
I want to say today that this makes me extremely proud to be the Director of Community Relations and have an opportunity to play just a small part in bringing us together so that we celebrate who we are. So I want you to just take a couple minutes. If you want to stand to your feet, you can stand up, but I want you to put your hands together and I want you to give yourselves a great round of applause and celebrate who you are right now.
The first celebration of Black History Month took place at Kent State, February 1970. 6 years later, Black History Month was being celebrated nationwide. This year, the City of Cleveland's Black History Month Planning Committee is celebrating the empowerment of a people and the right to vote.
Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won.
Each year, we seek to educate on the past, showcase the future, and promote our present. As the prolific Maya Angelou said, I have great respect for the past. If you don't know where you've come from, you don't know where you're going. Today, I ask each of you to center yourselves here in this space and enjoy this celebration of our history, our future, and our present.
Today I stand here a proud African, celebrating our history, our present, and our future. It is indeed a great day today. As I sit and I look out over the audience and I see some familiar faces and some new faces, knowing that Mayor Frank Jackson, the 56th mayor of the city of Cleveland, has allowed us to come in this space to celebrate a great people.
Although the 15th Amendment gave male citizens the right to vote and they wouldn't be denied based on their race, color, or previous condition of servitude, Southern states suppressed the voting rights of African Americans through Jim Crow laws.
I beg you to continue this very important work and encourage all of your colleagues to return to the proven beliefs, principles, and practices that defined originally what it meant to be a human being. History proves that Africans did it once, and I believe that together we can do it again.
The ceremony was capped off by the honoring of 2 African dignitaries with proclamations from Mayor Frank Jackson on behalf of the city of Cleveland. As a part of Black History Month, the city of Cleveland held a blood drive in the rotunda of City Hall. Jennifer Foreman of the American Red Cross says that blood is desperately needed.
We currently have a critical blood shortage, so we're here to help save lives. Every pint of blood that we collect helps to save up to 3 lives, and we host blood drives all over, so to sign up, just go to redcrossblood.org and enter your zip code, and you can find a local blood drive and help us save lives.
City of Cleveland employees took a break from their busy workday to donate blood to this important cause.
I was in Fairview Hospital May 4th, 2015 for a quadruple bypass, and at that time they had to have blood available in case I needed it, and I'm just trying to give back now that I'm able to give blood again.
Foreman says that besides filling the shortage, the blood drive is being held for another important reason.
We are also here for African American History Month. We specifically need more African American blood for sickle cell patients, so this was a perfect time for us to come out and give the gift of life to the patients in need.
Glinda Dames Fincher of Kincaid's Kindred Spirits Sickle Cell Anemia Support Group explains what sickle cell is.
Because sickle cell disease deals with the red blood cells being wrong. They have the wrong type of hemoglobin. Sickle hemoglobin makes the red blood cells turn into crescent shaped, like a grass sickle that you cut grass with. And those cells become sticky, they stick together, and they destroy all the organs. And it can vary from person to person in severity.
If you're able, it's important that you go and donate blood to the American Red Cross on a regular basis. Visit redcrossblood.org for more information. We'll be right back with more TV20 Weekly News Wrap-Up.
Would you like to stay involved in America's favorite pastime game? If you love the sport of baseball and have some free time, then say yes to umpiring. There's a shortage of umpires in the Cleveland area, which means plenty of opportunity to work baseball and softball games in the Cleveland recreational leagues this summer. Training classes will start in February. To get the best seat in the house and earn additional income, contact Colin Robertson, President of the Greater Cleveland Umpires Association, at 216-314-5594 or email CROBERTM50@gmail.com. We'll see you at the ballpark.
Welcome back to TV20's Weekly News Wrap-Up. I'm Dan Monroe. And now it's time for news you can use. Students are invited to apply for Mayor Frank G. Jackson's scholarship program. The scholarship program was created by the City of Cleveland in 2007 to provide scholarship funds to city employees and their dependents. CMSC high school graduating seniors and high school seniors in the Youth Development Program are involved with the City of Cleveland Department of Recreation. Applications are being accepted until March 27th. Visit cleveland-oh.gov and search for scholarship program. Learn to save a life by becoming a professional American Red Cross certified lifeguard. Training classes are starting soon. Before you register, you must be at least 15 years old by March 31st, be able to swim 300 yards non-stop using the freestyle and breaststroke, swim to the deepest end of the pool, retrieve a 10-pound object, and return it to the starting point on your back. Tread water for 2 minutes using only your legs, and pass a written test with 80% or better. Successful completion on the class does not guarantee employment with the City of Cleveland. City of Cleveland residents who have successfully completed the course will have first priority to seasonal vacancies. For more information, call 216-664-3018. And that was news you can use. One of the hottest new initiatives recently opened for business in the Greater Cleveland neighborhood. With giant scissors in hand, Cleveland Mayor Frank Jackson helped to cut the ribbon on Glenville Circle North, a combination entrepreneurial incubator, shopping center, and apartment complex.
Wait.
The project is part of Mayor Jackson's Neighborhood Transformation Initiative.
Is the beginning of an initiative that really looks at how do we have equitable investments to create a market in areas where the private market just won't invest and just won't develop. So we work with our partners to help create tools to that effect.
So what is Glenville Circle North or Glen Village, and how does it benefit the community?
The name Glen Village is really synonymous with what the concept that we're trying to create, and that is a brand new village, a brand new beginning here on 105th Street. It's truly a village, and you've heard the old African saying that it takes a village to raise a child. It also takes a village to raise a community, and that's what we're trying to create with this facility. But we'll have people actually living here, we'll have people working here with their businesses, and then we have a whole array of brand new businesses that we're giving a chance to incubate and start and grow in our community.
Asayla Williams, owner of La Mocha Boutique, says she's excited to be setting up shop in the Glenville neighborhood through the Glen Village Initiative, and says this opportunity has been very helpful.
It allows entrepreneurs like myself who kind of didn't know where to start, how to obtain a space, how to, get their paperwork and everything in order and getting things together, to be in a space like this. This program assisted me in so many ways. They have provided me with accountants to help me with my finances. They provided me with, people, surrounded me with people that was, enthused about my business, that wanted to see me grow and wanted to help me be the best that I could possibly be as an entrepreneur.
For more information on Glenville Circle North, visit their website at glenvillecirclenorth.com. Spirit Airlines recently celebrated their 5th anniversary at Cleveland Hopkins International Airport with a big announcement. The celebration took place at the Spirit Airlines front counter at the airport as people gathered to celebrate the kickoff of Spirit Airlines' 5th anniversary in Cleveland and to hear the announcement from Spirit's VP of Airport Services, Mike Byram.
And to celebrate 5 years, we thought we'd, add some more flights where folks from Cleveland like to go the most. Right? So more Fort Lauderdale, more Orlando, more Tampa, more Myrtle Beach, and more Las Vegas. And just in time for Valentine's Day, we will be providing service to Cancun, Mexico, nonstop out of Cleveland.
Airport Director Robert Kennedy said the airport hit a major milestone last year, thanks in part to Spirit Airlines.
Last year, for the first time since '08, this airport welcomed over 10 million guests. That's a huge accomplishment. Those are hand to all of you. Low fares, more opportunity, more competition is what helps drive that.
For more information on Spirit Airlines or Cleveland Hopkins International Airport, visit clevelandairport.com. Now I'd like to introduce you to a special person who is making sure we are safe when visiting the airport should an emergency arise. Her name is Karen Molterno, and she just became the first ever female captain of Cleveland Hopkins International Airport's Aircraft Rescue Firefighting Facility, or ARFF.
We are fortunate at the airport to have a diverse group, including the 5 now newly hired candidate females, and our work is, after they put the gear on, they're firefighters, they're medics. So, but to have somebody excel as an individual and happen to be a female, it's just a bonus.
As Captain Molterno told me, the path to get here started when she was but a teenager.
So when I was 15 years old, I got involved through a school program, Exploring. It's actually sponsored through the Boy Scouts, through a local fire department where I learned fire and EMS, riding along with the fire department in Chester Township. From there, I made the decision that I wanted to be a firefighter and a paramedic, and I've been in it ever since.
Captain Molterno joined the academy right out of high school and worked her way up to part-time assistant chief of Chesterland Fire while also working at ARFF. She said in this career, you need to be constantly learning.
This is a lifelong learning job. So the job of fire and EMS is always changing, it's always growing. So you're always educating, you're always keeping up in the profession, especially here at the airport because we deal with the aircrafts and it's a different kind of firefighting, and we're dealing with EMS, it's always changing. So yeah, it's a learning profession.
What we've experienced is we have a well-prepared, educated woman that we could not deny was in our ranks, and we're very excited about recognizing her as this promotion continues her career. This is just a step.
As for being ARFF's first female captain, Molterno says she doesn't think too much about it, though she understands her role of inspiring the next generation of female firefighters.
I have to inspire young girls that they can do this job, and they need to know that they can do this job. You know, that they shouldn't be held back, and they aren't held back. And if they want to do this, they can do this.
TV20 would like to congratulate Captain Molterno on her new role and wish her the best of luck. Each year, City of Cleveland Wellness Ambassadors are recognized by the Wellness Works program for the vital role they play in that program.
So every year we start out with different endeavors throughout the year centered around wellness, and those things cannot be accomplished without you as wellness ambassadors. So today's luncheon is an appreciation of the dedication and the hard work that you've done for us. So from the executive officers of HR, Chief Matoya Walker, who cannot be present today, and Director Nicole West, we thank you very much, and we hope that we have continued success.
I am here today
today to first say thank you for your service. I understand that this is part of a week-long celebration of you. So thank you so much for coming and allowing me to speak to you guys for a few moments. My presentation, which is titled Your Presence is a Gift, is really to talk to you about what you bring to the table and how you show up every day. Walk into the world with intention. Be intentional about how you show up. Be intentional about the things that you say and the things that you do and the choices that you make, because your words have power, okay? And you never, ever know how you're gonna impact another person. You have purpose. Live with intention and take a moment to reflect on who you are and how you show up, and you'll be just fine.
I would like to thank Elena for coming today. That was a beautiful speech, thank you. And that was what we needed to hear, to make sure that you understand what your purpose is in life and how you can affect others with your purpose. So we just want to say thank you to all of our wellness ambassadors. They're bringing out dessert for you guys this afternoon, so enjoy the rest of the afternoon, and thank you for coming to our wellness event.
Finally, it was an emotional reunion at a local fire station. Thanks to the heroic efforts of the firefighters on Ladder 7, these young children were saved from a house fire. Today, they met their rescuers. Cleveland Fire Department Ladder 7 Captain Tom Lally told us what happened that night after they were dispatched.
It was a very chaotic scene, and we were aware that there was one child still trapped inside the residence. We made entry into the structure, and we came upon a well-involved kitchen fire. So we passed the fire and started searching through the second floor. We found the steps to the third floor. It was thick black smoke from ceiling to the floor. We made our way to the third floor, started searching across the third floor, and I found the child laying in a bedroom on the floor.
Captain Lally and his team were able to successfully rescue the young child from that dangerous situation, and now her and her whole family stopped by to say thanks.
Today we're here and we had a very positive outcome, and we got to meet not only the 2-year-old that we were able to rescue, but her brother and sister and mom from the house. And it was a great day for us here at Station 7.
Cleveland Fire Chief Angelo Cavillo was very happy to see the mother and the young children visit the fire station and their rescuers today.
Oh, it's amazing. You couldn't put a price on this. I mean, to see the mother and the children that are fine, and the 2-year-old that was unconscious and now walking around having a good time and smiling, showing the fire truck and just enjoying this moment. It's truly a blessing, and I'm so proud of our members of the Cleveland Division of Fire. I'm proud of EMS. I'm proud of the security guards. A group effort that night to save lives, and that's what we do for the city of Cleveland. Our service is safety for the people, to save lives when they call 911.
Wow, such an amazing story. Well, that'll do it for this edition of TV20 Weekly News Wrap-Up. Be sure to stay connected with us through our website at TV20Cleveland.com, our Facebook and YouTube pages, and very soon to your Roku devices. As always, thanks for watching TV20. We are Cleveland. I'm Dan Monroe. Take care.